Thank you. Hi, my name is Søren Nielsen, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Subaio. So, a couple of months ago, I spoke with an executive at a big Nordic bank. He had a problem. He told me that the conversion rates on his giving out of new loans from the bank had fallen with 60%. 60%. So the bank was losing millions every day. The reason why is because of the new regulations coming out of the European Banking Authority. Here, you're no longer allowed just to use statistics or answers from the borrowers. No. You have to be able to document the creditworthiness of your borrowers. And this is where Subaio comes in. So Subaio generates revenue for our clients. We bring down costs, and we make sure they're living up to the latest European Banking Authority guidelines. And for the big Nordic bank, they actually are on par as they were before when it comes to the conversion rates, and on the mark of making even more better conversion rates, and thus making more revenue as well. But let me show you how this actually works. So it's a white label platform that we have. As a user, you are first of all giving consent for using PSD2 open banking data. And from here on out, we are then actually asking a series of different questions. So first of all, we're asking, well, are you single? Are you married? I am divorced. In my case, I am married. So I have a child as well. This child is 8. I have a car, and that car is actually leased. I am living in a house. Yes, I own my own house. And I do not have a vacation home. So now I'm ready to get my budget. And here we then see the different types of data that we're getting from PSD2 open banking. So, of course, the monthly expenses are important for the lender. Also, when it comes to the income, and of course, the disposable income. Because you don't want to just get your borrowers through this funnel. No, you want to get the right borrowers through the funnel. What the European banking guidelines also is dictating now is that you have to have different types of categories here as well, which means that it's housing, it's transport, it's personal expenses, it's credit lines, and it's income. We can dive a bit deeper into some of these categories as well. So let's go into housing. In housing, we have mortgage, we have property insurance, electricity, and so on. We can even go a step deeper, so we can see, okay, the mortgage is actually paid by HSBC, and we can go even a step deeper and see the transactions as well. So we can close this down, and we can look at the transport section, built in the same way, car loans, car insurance, fuel, and so on. If we go to the personal expense side, we have other insurances, pension, internet, phone, and we have an increasing amount of TV and streaming services in this type of category as well. Then we have the credit lines. And when it comes to the credit lines, it's important that we also have different types of risk indicators. So if we can see that a potential borrower has had a payment to a credit debt agency, then we can flag it. And you, as a lender, can use that information to do the credit scoring on that as well. So, as a user, which is the interface that you're seeing here, I can look at this and say, do I want to adjust my budget? Then I can do it here. I can go in and do different things with the numbers if I'm not certain that they are correct. But in my case, they look pretty good. So I will go to the next phase, which is I am submitting my budget. So now the budget is being delivered to the lender. And this is what the lender is seeing in the report. They're seeing the monthly expenses, they're seeing the monthly income, they see the disposable income, and they see all the different categories that we showed before as well, which means that, again, it's fully documented what it is that this particular borrower is able to borrow. When it also comes to some of these questions that we had in the beginning, as you can see here, they're also in this type of report. These questions are actually correlated with the data. So for instance, if we see that you say, I have a house, I own it myself, and we don't find a mortgage, then we flag it. And that means that on the side of the lender, there's something here you have to look deeper into. So we are correlating the questions, which can be molded into whatever questions that you as a lender want. These are the ones that we know that the European Banking Authority are purely looking for, also to correlate that with the data as well. But it's totally up to you what it is that you want to ask and how you want to set this up as well. So it is a fully white label service that we have here. The important thing here is also to note that the big Nordic bank that I started this storyline about actually has used this system. It's live. Other lenders, leasing companies, consumer finance companies, brokers are also using this type of system. For the big Nordic bank, they are, again, back at the same conversion rates that they had before. They are actually on the verge of improving those conversion rates as well, and thus also still living up to the regulatory requirements. So the future of the fully automated creditworthiness process, it's here. If you want to be a part of it, please come and meet Subaio out in the booth. So thank you.